Okay, as I explained, page base is nothing but .java. It is in the this thing commercials. Your com is nothing but commercial. SpiceJet is a project name. QA is your you are into QA because it is into testing, and it is your base. Okay, so this will have so many contents like properties. You're reading the file, property file, then your property file will give this path. Okay, we'll see going ahead like how we are supposed to do that. Then once it is done with page base, like we'll have second layer, right? That is page layer, right? Page layer, like for example, in SpiceJet, we had a login page, contact page, or we have a Spice Shuttle page. We have so many pages, right? We'll have so many pages. We'll start testing those pages by creating each page .java. Just we'll create a class. Okay, so now first come to login page. So login page, what it does is it will implement it will extend a page base because you need these properties, right? URL, these things and all you need. In page base, what you will do, you will just declare a element. Means we have a, if we are using here page factory method. Okay, we'll see how we are doing that page factory method. By using a page factory, we'll just declare a dynamically each web element. Okay, that is our SpiceJet QA.pages. Next layer is test base. Okay, it is not test layer, it is test layer. Test. SpiceJet.com.spices.QA.test. So whatever we have in tests, no, usually we don't do any coding. Okay, we'll just read the expected value, like whichever the expected data you want from the config file. Then whichever the like pages we have written, right, we'll just call them. Okay, but in this page, in this test layer, we have one called test base page. Okay, there we'll declare a before method, after method, before test suite, after suite, before class, after class, however the way you want to design your framework. Okay, first we'll see in the lower level. As we go forward, we'll we'll design in a advanced level. Understood, right? Page base is that will have this content. So always, whichever the pages you have, all the pages should extend page base. This is the base. All these pages should have these qualities, right? Whichever the login page, if you're writing, you need these qualities, right? So this have this content. So all my pages should extend this page base. Okay, so what test base does is, again, test base also internally it extends page base. Okay, then when we come to this, we'll just try to initialize the things, and in each test layer, again, each test layer, it will implement this. So hierarchy follows in this way. This is the base. Whichever the pages or the testers you're creating, internally these are implementing these features. Okay, also each test case, if you want to write, you need before and after method, right? It has to implement this. And if you want to write something here, again, you need to have these features, right? This is kind of multi-level inheritance, right? How we do this, extend this and this extend this, right? That is how. So again, one more concept you can see here is page abstraction. So in test cases, like we are not writing any codes. So the abstraction, like just we are calling the method. We don't know the internal like coding and all, like internal content. We are just calling the feature like login.test. We're creating an object and we're calling them. Okay. So if I have to create my new project, I'll have to just do project. I'll select Maven project next. Okay, so group ID, I'll give it as here my company name. That is, I'll design in such a way that I'll just give a name. Okay, so that orange HRM is like quite slow. Yesterday when I tried on that, it was like sometime it works, sometime it will be in maintenance. So as of now, we are familiar with SpiceJet. We'll just go with that. Okay, once you know this design, like how to do it and all, you can do it on any website that you want, any web page. Okay, I'll just write SpiceJet is my project and SpiceJet. I'll just make it simpler because I'm using page object model. I'll just name it in different way, okay, so that it should be unique. Okay, because I'm using POM here. Then my thing got created. So I have here two folders, right? SRC main and SRC test, right? So, and I have pom.xml. So pom.xml, I want two dependencies as of now. So as I need many, we'll keep adding it. I need as of now Selenium dependency and testng. I'll just take both of them and I'll paste inside this. Okay. Now if I save, it just builds and I can use the Selenium and testng the way, whichever the way I want it. Okay, now when we see a structured design, like what are we supposed to create first, right? Page base, right? So it has a one package I need to create, right, as a base. So I'll just create that. I'll just create those things, whichever the coding part I'll create in src dot like main Java and test Java. So inside this, whichever the dummy folder is there, I'll just delete that. Okay, I'll create my own folders. Okay, so inside this main Java, all our coding will takes place. Okay, and in test Java, whichever the folder is there, in that we'll just call up methods. Okay, so in this now I'll create a folders, packages. Okay, my first package is com dot com dot, which is my project name, SpiceJet, right? SpiceJet dot qa dot, it is base, right? Page, nothing but it is base package. I'll just create, I have created one base package. After that, I have pages, right? This is my second layer, it is pages, right? I'll create that also. New package com dot qa dot com dot spicejet dot qa dot pages. Okay, I have created that. Okay, then I have some config, right? I need to read the config data, right? I'll create one config. Config also I'll create inside this only. Okay, so one package is there, com dot spicejet dot qa dot, then it is configuration. This is my one package. Okay, now I have one more package, right? That is com.spicejet.qa.tests, where my all test cases are there, right? I'll create inside test folder. com.spicejet.qa.tests. Okay, this is done. Now I want my data, like data is nothing but your this Excel data, like where I want to keep my user ID and password on the package. Also, I want my drivers, everything I want like dynamically. I don't want to depend anywhere. Okay, I'll just create two folders. Either you can create a package or folder, but I'll create here it as a folder. Okay, one is data folder. Okay, I have created data folder, got created. One more, I'll create a driver folder, drivers, where I can keep all my drivers. Okay, as of now, we'll keep it very simpler and we'll start designing the framework in this order. Okay, as we go on, we can add many more other components and we can design. Okay, now in